morning, guys. I have a splitting headache, so I have my friendly ice pack. Matt and I couldn't sleep last night. My fault. I was in a lot of pain, and also I couldn't switch my brain off. So I've got kind of a migraine-y thing, and the trusty mud, I think it is. No, clay. Sorry. Clay is very flexible, okay? So if you want a flexi ice pack, I always use flexi ice packs because I can mold it around my neck. I've got CCI. I don't know anyone else who likes cold. I have a heat pad. You can't see it. You can't see it. Heat pad. And then it has the remote control. See this? Highly recommend. You get them on eBay. And then these ice packs, I'll show you what they look like. Inside, these I recommend for pain, especially you migraine sufferers. It's good across here. It's good at the back of your neck. But, I mean, I know there's probably plenty more brands. Can you read that brand? I'm blind, but anyway, neurologically. So yeah, this is clay, and you can actually use it as a hot pack as well, it says on there, but I just don't think it's ever hot enough for me. Like, my pain levels are too high. My pain levels are so high that basically I need like really, really cold ice packs. And then this, oh my gosh, this, it goes up to ridiculous temperature. It's actually quite, like, I think it's 6 levels. It's quite high. It's quite strong. Like, it's just, if you're someone that needs heat for pain, it's like, oh, ooh, that was my charger. I've bought so many chargers for this phone. I'm just not happy, Jan. That's an advert in Australia from many moons ago. So today's a slow day. Matt's doing admin phone calls now, hoping to get my wheelchair. Although I'm hoping to get my wheelchair right because of my CCI. I need the one with the back thing for my head. With my heart, I need one that tilts me back. So I need it for going to clinic. And guys, I'm under 20-something specialists. I'm late to a lot of clinics, and it's not really actually a good thing because although I'm having some scans done soon regardless, especially the one of my heart, that's just not even going to be paused and messed with, no matter how painful it is to sit in my other wheelchairs, which one I take. So, but yeah, we're working on getting the Tilton space because that allows me to go to clinic easy. So yeah, that's what I think they're talking about. So that's pretty exciting. I need my wheelchair, and that'll make it so much more tolerable to be at clinic because hospitals can't provide, and especially too, like, any of you who have seizures know what it's like. You know, you go to hospital in pain. What triggers seizures? Normally you've gone in and you're not eating and drinking properly because you've been in pain, and then you go into hospital and the pain just tips you over the edge in the waiting room, and then bang, you're crashing on the floor with a seizure, and they get all dramatic. Look, I know that sounds silly, but when you're made to deal with life-threatening seizures at home, and they don't care, you know, these doctors and specialists, because I've got a rare syndrome, you see, it's like, I should just be lucky I'm alive. Basically, it's like that. It's scary. But code blues are just full on. But luckily, I'm not really sort of feeling everything. My body, I can't feel really. Neurologically, I'm just like I'm being electrocuted, I guess. So yes, all of my specialists need to see me, but they're also talking about trying to do a stay sort of a thing, like putting me in. My general physician needs to speak to my GP more about things too. So, because guys, I've got neurology to get sorted out, which they're still struggling with because genetic seizures are different to other seizures. They just are. They're harder to treat. They're just so pervasive in your life. And 65% of 20-cures have this battle, and I'm one of them. I know the science lady very well and the neurology department very well with their staff, which is lovely. Don't you jump on the fresh clothes and sheets, boys. They're playing. That's nice, isn't it? William! Since when? Are you getting your brother? He's clawing at my top sheet, like, which is, I buy the really good quality ones because they last for 10 years. Dude, seriously, that's 1,000 thread count. Okay? Yeah. William! Oi! Oi! Willow! He doesn't care. You can tell what kind of mum I would have been like. Go and do this now. I wasn't much of a yeller at all. My kids got it really good, like, but the problem is, if I yelled, they just look at me like, yeah, she's fine. She's not going to do anything. I was one of those mums. Wait till Dad gets home. Oh, Mum, don't tell Dad. No, I didn't mean it. I didn't do it. And it's like, I was hopeless. Yeah, I just look into those baby eyes of my sons and just go, oh, I can't. I was shocking disciplinarian. Okay, I'm not good at it, and I'm the same with my animals, as you can see. It's, oh my goodness. Okay, it's the Olympics is on or something, is it? Is the Olympics on? Hey? Oh, you got a bit of his fur in your mouth, haven't you? Oh, you're going to go get him. You're going to go get him. Oh, they're too cute. This is every morning, every night. Chasey. Okay, it's their thing. They like to do chasey. William, that's no. Okay. I tell you what, I think I'm going to get in the bath very soon to try and get rid of this pain. Don't you hate pain? And this is on top of, sorry, I'm allergic to cats. I have cats, but I'm allergic to cats. It's just a thing. Okay, no breaks. Just ignore that. That's just, if you hear a bang on a wall, it's, no damage is getting done. It's just a cat's head going. Careful on the furniture. We haven't put the plastic on it yet. We've got a nice big roll of it. I got it on Shein. It's like plastic you put on your furniture. I feel like an old lady. Well, actually, I am medically an old lady, but you know what I mean. I've got plastic on my furniture. Empty nest and plastic on furniture. Yeah, no, I'm not crazy at all. Not a crazy old lady at all. The tail is like up like that, you know, that real frisky. All righty, can we leave the washing alone though? Thanks. Washing's not safe with cats. I don't know what it is. Actually, when we had our dog, you know, when we had our own home many moons ago, our family dog, she used to lay, because I spent the most time with her, I guess, but she used to lay underneath the sheets in summer because her name was Summer too as well, because that's pretty, isn't it? But the sheets would go across her, you know, and obviously cool her down. And, yeah, she was super fun. I loved my golden retriever. She was my best friend. We had the best cuddles. I just lay down on the back decking with her, and we just, and even wrestle. Like, she used to like pretend to bite me, and I still love it. I still love it. And I don't like sticky, half wet, half dry is one of my sensory nightmares. It's one of my things I can't cope with. And guess what I do? For certain dogs that I just fall in love with, I just let them do it. I actually tolerate something that is very much in any other scenario. If there wasn't the distraction of the dog being so cute, I'd be, so yeah, I actually got to meet some beautiful dogs here once. super beautiful dogs. So, you know, I do love dogs. It's just my disability. I think having a companion dog for me would be good, actually, but we don't have the maintenance ability. So, oh dear. Let me keep my fluids up. All of the checkpoints, right? All of the checkpoints of this bed is a mess. We didn't get any sleep. Like, we fell asleep just holding hands. Like, yeah, we just, I don't know. With my health, sometimes I think that's a good thing though, because it's like I feel like if something happens to me, it's like, yeah, there's that one last positive experience, isn't there, of like, I don't know if you're holding your partner's hand. I don't normally hold people's hands falling asleep because I don't normally hold people's hands. It's just, sometimes I can do it for a short time, then it's like sensory music. It's just, nothing personal. It's just the wetness, okay? That's why I do the hug thing for other people's benefit, because it makes them feel loved. I don't want them not to. So, but me, I don't need to do it. Like, it's weird, right? People walk in the room, and I'm starting to notice it as I'm 51 years on the earth autistic. It's like they come towards you and then pull back, and I'm like, oh, that's the bit. They're expecting either a shake hands or a hug, and it's like, whoops. Miss that bit again. And I miss it every time. I never learn because I'm autistic. There's some things I will never learn. I think people need to realise that. I know that there's a lot of, and I call it autistic privilege. If you're in a, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing, good on you if you've got it, but most of us aren't living in autistic privilege world at all. Like, a lot of people in Australia, basic Australians, they do not know. We don't have a massive thing on autism that's like full on, you know, autism aware. Like, it just hasn't been part of our culture, right? So we're still getting there. But I tell you what, I reckon it won't be long. I actually think that any autistics in Australia, you need to be feeling good. I think we're getting somewhere. I really, really do. I think the changes are coming. And for girls, I don't know, and women, I don't know how it's going for that, because I'm so, I don't really see much talk about it anymore. It used to be a big deal about girls and women on the spectrum, and now that's calmed down online, which is a shame, because I used to like watching those ones, where especially people that are just getting diagnosed, and you're like, interesting, especially when they look back at their life and they go, oh, blah, 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 blah. It's fascinating. As you know, I love studying the human, and I think it's fascinating when people finally learn what they've got. Like, what's that, Susan Boyle, that beautiful opera singer, okay? She learnt that. That's why she didn't want to be famous, because I'm going to lie down on my ice pack and talk to you, because my head hurts. Basically, let me see if you can line up nicely. Let's put some light on it. Ah, isn't that pretty? Okay, so basically, Susan Boyle is autistic. The cats are still playing. Can you stop scratching up my stuff? My sheets, my clothes on the clothes rack, the bedding. I'm OCD. Okay, I'm like, everything needs to be, please stay nice. So basically, it's so uncomfortable. When you're in pain and you feel uncomfortable everywhere, and you're like, this is hurting me, and this is hurting me, and this is hurting me, and this. I need just to get in the bath soon and get that done. But we've been waiting for this phone call, because that's how NDIS do it. It's like, we're going to call you in half an hour. So this wheelchair thing, it's crazy what's happened with it. It's weird. It's a weird database thing. It's like, oh, we put it on the wrong plan. Here we go, Pippa Longstocking, guys. Look at me. Isn't that cool? Oh my God. Okay, so what are you talking about?
Have you got a light behind you?
Oh, I do.
Are you illuminated?
These boys have been getting up to some mischief.
What, my big boys?
Okay, do you want to...
Okay, hold on.
I had to ruin my people long stocking hair for that.
I'm
That's
sorry.
not okay. Actually, it's also Jim Carrey. All of my jokes are Jim Carrey,
This
guys.
is what I'd look like if I had long hair. It doesn't suit, does it? No. No.
You're a fair-haired
Can't
person.
stand it.
I
It's
don't want to
too
be with a
itchy,
dark-haired
irritating.
person. Not my type.
Oh my god.
You're my type. The
Oh,
blonde,
that's
blue
good. That worked out
eyes.
then. Thank God I'm here with you for
I
34
must
years
be
later.
No, I must be a sexist man.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Just call me a sexist man then. Not sexist man.
What are we doing? Who are we talking to? Hi.
But like, obviously, that's what they say about men that just like the Barbie versions, the blonde, blue-eyed girls.
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know. You like the Kens, do you?
Everyone has their type. Ken,
I can't bend my
Ken's
elbows.
weird. Okay, Ken the Barbie doll weirded me out. Like, let's don't even go there.
Let's not go there, indeed.
Because I was like a Barbie and I'm so socially mature, and I played Barbies at 13 with the girl next door, right?
Yeah.
Because that's my maturity at the time, and you know, I used to say to her all the time because she ended up with 2 Kens, and I'm like, oh no, I'm okay. I wanted to be on my own in my own little house, Barbie on her own, because it was like, no, seriously.
Autistic
Whereas
play.
she was like, oh, but there's this boy at school I really like. She's 2 years younger than me, and I'm like, boys, ew, ugh. Boys, no, they're my friends.
If you're going to discover autism in children, it's actually great to watch their play.
I'm a Hermione. I used to play with the boys.
Their processes,
I'm not going to be your girlfriend.
Patterns, their belief systems, their communication styles. It's amazing. So that was the NDIS.
That's what I said. Is it about the wheelchair?
Well, it's actually more than just that. That's actually from the NDIS Federal Minister's Office complaints process.
Yeah, because we've been waiting since January, guys.
She was astounded. She was astounded that it's been from... Because we're in August now. I'm thinking...
Yes, we're in August. Mid-August.
That
we put in
urgent change of circumstances was submitted in January. That it was escalated in February. That the assigned support coordinator who was meant to be managing this every week didn't and wasn't. And subsequently resigned her role in her position. We've had bad experience with support coordinators. But that's what I explained to her. Not on purpose. But she didn't understand that. And
like, one of them...
I explained that then, because that one quit, we had to go get another one.
One had a family stress. She had to resign. We don't blame these people. Like, one was... Well, our first one that quit... Medical, No, but the first one that quit, she's going into a different part of...
Different role.
The industry. Yeah. Like, totally. That's not... Like, we can't control that.
No.
And then the second person had something happen in their family.
No. The second person who we first initially
that's
tried...
right. She doesn't do medical.
She doesn't do medical.
I'm heavy medical.
Well...
Sorry.
But she said she did, but she doesn't.
And then the next person... had a family emergency that had to change her role.
That same week. Major car accident. So she had to give up her role and then start looking
And look, we understand. It's like, oh my goodness. Like,
but the next person I met with was literally
first.
hopping on a plane to go to the UK that afternoon.
We have had an absolute...
So when
it always makes us look bad.
So when we play this back,
it's not fair.
No, it's not making us look bad. It actually shows how bad the experience of continuity. Because as I said,
we've tried.
A support coordinator is like the glue within the NDIS. They're the hub of the spoke.
She changed roles. I can't talk her out of it.
All of the providers, the NDIS systems,
it's not my place.
But the other part, which I also explained, was all your data. Because of an IT glitch under the NDIS system had just been wiped. And that reverts everybody's knowledge. So when we're talking to the complex support teams, they're thinking about you 5 years ago without multiple other subsequent diagnoses. Hundreds, if not thousands of reports.
Changes.
But as I said to her as well.
Massive change.
The new support coordinator you got is brilliant. But even she has run through her hours very quickly because, as I explained...
she's only got so much time to give us.
The NDIS... This is an oxymoron, right? The NDIS wants
causing the time
all of these complex, detailed reports, submissions, specialists... So they've got them all, but it becomes like War and Peace. It's bigger than Ben-Hur.
They don't want to read it all. No, but they say they don't want to read it all, but they say they want the reports.
Months, and then... Where do the hours go?
You know what? If I said to a specialist, just put it in one sentence, they'd go, no.
Can't do that.
No. I don't do it that way. So it's like, I can't win.
So she's understanding the bigger picture of, well, hold on, your support coordinator needs more hours. Now, she did say that, look, there's an urgent meeting for you today being held by the complex support needs planner and your support coordinator. The minister's office is following up with them directly, putting additional resources onto this to actually facilitate, because they know January for submission, we're in August. That's bad.
And guys,
it's meant to be done within 21 days.
This is the bad thing. Days, right? Like, I could be a death again on there. Do they want that in the news?
Well, but
I mean, I wouldn't put it in the news, but I'm just saying, like, what if
she acknowledged the impact, not just on you and the risk, but also impact on myself. As I said, well, because we talked about it. Unfortunately,
it's a double whammy.
A lot of the supports that we have aren't medical.
We've only got so many hours left. They can't
do
we need
the
more
complex medical care that Dyan actually needs. That puts the onus on me. And as far as like the wheelchair, as I said to her, we've had to cancel. If you've got 24 specialists, you think about how many clinic and specialist appointments and
That's what I was just saying. I need the wheelchair to get to clinic.
We've had to cancel or postpone or reschedule.
But they're going to put me as inpatient for some of it too, because it's even too hard, even in the wheelchair. So there's a combination there of I can do lots of clinics, I guess, in the wheelchair, and then there's things where I need to be an inpatient.
You've got 5 separate CT scans to be done, now all coordinated to be done on one day next week. 5 separate of different body parts. It's like not just one body part. There's so many things that are just stuffed and broken.
You know, I'm just a doll. Just
yeah.
So, I was going to say, do what you want with me. But that's just so inappropriate.
But even with that conversation, I explained to the NDIS person, every 6 months they've been doing changes of circumstances for you since inception, because it takes that long for them to understand who you are, your needs, with a complex, rare condition. Not your fault.
That the medical system got it wrong.
That's how the system works.
They picked up all of my diagnoses, right? Because when you've got genes missing, you can imagine you've got many diagnoses. You're not going to have one diagnosis.
50 to 60 genes.
Guys, if I'm not saying that if you've just got cerebral palsy that you're lucky because it's one thing. What I'm saying is, out of the shit pulling of us being born disabled, right? I got it hard because I don't have one thing that they understand.
And that's the problem. Compared to conditions that they
even
understand,
when I give them 22q umbrella, even when I give them the geneticist report, and geneticists are very high-end specialists and diagnostics, right? Because it's 99.9%
accurate.
Proof, accurate. They have to work on those guidelines for that condition, right? And particularly for mine being so life-threatening. So at the end of the day, you know, this actually makes it for them who can't even understand you guys that might have like cystic fibrosis or cerebral palsy, or, you know, they find you guys hard because they're not medical. Imagine what they do with me. They go, oh, what is this 22q thing?
And that same thing applies into the support. So she's recognising you need high intensity supports who are of nursing quality experience, because how else do I get a break? How else do you get appropriately supported and kept safe in the system? And these things need, and look, you don't need IT glitches. You don't need loss of all these different providers.
Me. I mean, you guys saw how much it scared me.
Fault.
Like,
it's the system is failing.
Yeah, it's no one's fault. You know? It's just the system, how it's designed.
Yeah.
It's not designed to actually, like we just said, think about this. You put your stuff into the NDIS. They say you've got to do the proof. I agree. I've got proof of everything. Not a problem. I've even got videos to prove these are my types of seizures.
As you see on our YouTube channel, right?
These are my daily struggles. You see me bed bathing. You see me struggling. But at the end of the day, you know, they are just not medically trained or medically minded, and yet they're making decisions for everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, they cause everyone stress. Providers, they cause them stress. You know, it's not easy for providers to work with them. They're unavailable. They're the government. And then us, we can't talk directly to them most of the time. This is an unusual situation of, because they know they've really, you know, messed me around since January.
But this is why you have to have a support coordinator in the system. And there's 3 different levels of support coordinators, 1, 2, and 3.
That's why the one that actually quit, the first one that quit, you know, she shouldn't have quit until she wrapped up my change of circumstances and fought for that, really.
Absolutely.
Because that's just, I gave her the loyalty. She should give me the loyalty. So I hope that, you know, but at the same time, I also have to look at the other person's perspective. She wants to change jobs. She wants to go into out of support coordination to something else. I can't tell her what to do with her life, and I'm not going to.
No, but look, as this lady says, and
it's not that easy,
she is
guys.
apologising fervently throughout all of this.
Yeah.
But as she recognises, it's Friday today. People want to go home early on a Friday, so that's nice. I don't.
It's like, but
she's acknowledging that.
Yeah,
but this is right, because she's saying it in context of how she can chase these people up to get in front of them, to get touching base with them,
it's
to
not
get them to make answers.
At
the very least, you know that there is a meeting going ahead with the complex
that is
support
very
needs
good news.
team and your support coordinator.
Everyone that's...
And next Friday, she'll touch base and make sure how things are
everyone
progressing.
Should be happy now.
You'll get there. But it all just takes time and effort. So we're on the right path, which is a really good thing.
We've done all the right things and we've fought as hard as we can, guys, to, make things just simple for everyone. That's all we always will ever do. We could, and this is the thing in life, we could say to these NDIS people, I'm so mad at you. Guys, there's no point in doing that. Never do that, because it's not that person's fault.
That's
they are someone controlled by the government. Yeah. Everyone except for the government, everyone under the NDIS, whether it's provider, whether it's support workers, whether it's us, we're all controlled by the system.
And also, and when you say the system,
there's nothing we can do. There's no point telling these people off. They're innocent people.
Itself also broken. She acknowledged and recognised and apologised for two.
Well, we're seeing it in the media.
Computer failures.
You see it in the media.
Okay, two. The first one being the fact that all your data has been reverted to 5 or 6 years ago. Which, how can you make informed decisions when you pick up the file and go, oh, that's this person?
It's not a good
5
thing.
years later, and after going to
dangerous.
AAT and everything else.
It's actually dangerous, isn't it?
But the second thing is, they've actually approved your wheelchair, but then they haven't approved the funding that goes with your wheelchair. Which is it then? Because
it's all just computer errors. And it's all computer errors. See, computers, it's all the...
Turn it off and turn it on again.
Look, you know what? It's the computer's fault.
Yep.
The computer says no.
We're
both going XIT. It's more him, not me. I'm good at SEO and copywriting. I'm very, very good at that. The copywriting is a bit more challenging, as you know. I've got a lot of learning disabilities, but the actual SEO, I'm good at it.
You actually are.
I'm good at it.
Your pattern matching, your observance of detail and data analysis. I used to do for flights
and cruises and
couple days.
My score come in because it's like a monthly report, and the boss comes out, oh, it's great, Matt, it's great, I love it. I'm standing at the other end of the hallway going, fuck you.
It's great.
Tell
Dyan.
him. No, he didn't say that. He was telling you, and you didn't correct him. And I was like,
He already knows.
That was because I took it over, and it's actually not your fault. It's actually that I had the dedication to go. He's the manager. He's like just doing that as well as all the other things in the whole department, if you know what I mean. Yeah. But me, all I had to do was copywriting, which is just doing blurbs basically, and then doing the SEO. So it's like I had like the specialist focus on it.
You did.
So that was easy to do. And I loved it because I got a report monthly. So it's like, how'd I do?
Yeah, it's like biofeedback.
And then exactly. And I was like, so I enjoyed it.
That's cool.
I was a bit of a nerd for a little while, and we used to share snacks in the little room.
Indeed.
Us IT nerds.
So I do expect that we'll hear from our support coordinator as a call today as well.
Yes, but she's too busy talking to
the people
the NDIS about everything.
So that's the first priority, so that's fine. Hopefully she'll then come back and say, yes, we've sorted out all the problems. That's
we'll have a chat to her after that. It'll work out my life.
Yeah, work out
my life.
I know, right?
Oh, my life is complex.
Things to do, places to go, people to see. Exactly.
But we got your sister visiting on Sunday, so that's going to be a nice, friendly face that's just going to make us feel so...
But this is actually an IT thing. She's only coming to see me because her computer's broken. I have to fix the computer for her. You know that. I'm teasing. She's not. She does want to see it. She's looking forward to seeing that and keep up with the gossip.
She wants to see me.
She does want to see you. It's not about me. It's about you.
She wants to see me.
It's a bonus, the fact that...
Me.
I have to fix
not
the
him.
computer. No, not me.
It's me.
It's all about her.
Okay?
Okay.
I've got your back, sis. Okay?
Exactly.
You're mine.
Right.
You're my sister, not his. No, you're actually not his sister, actually.
Okay.
I think we look more alike too. So, you know what? Let's just...
Right. Really?
No, he doesn't exist.
Oh, okay.
It's just us.
Fine.
Okay?
There you go. Oof, I'm done.
Girl code. All right?
Right.
He doesn't exist.
Exactly.
He's null and void. We'll make him to serve the tea and coffee. All right, sis?
That's about it.
I'll get him to bring the treats too. Gosh, I'm talking like we're puppies.
She's diabetic. She can't have treats.
I know. It sucks.
You've got gastroparesis.
Guys,
you can't have treats either.
I know. Every time she comes, I try and buy some really nice
there you
treats,
go. Water,
right?
both of you. Off you go.
No, but I try and buy some really nice stuff, and the poor
so I get to eat it,
can't
and no one else can eat it.
And I'm like, I forget every time, and
You forget every time.
I'm trying to spoil her.
Yeah,
you know,
you're like
I'm trying to. Look, that's the love language in my family when I was growing up. Was like
hosting.
Being a guest. No, not being a guest. I always get those two
It's the opposite ones. The ones that come with the guests.
How can I get those two mixed up? They're completely the opposite. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, the hosting. Yeah. I love hosting rather than being the guest.
Hosting with the mostest.
Because I don't know, it's more me.
Yeah.
And so I'm more in my comfort zone then.
Yeah.
And so I love spoiling her, but then she gets there and she probably looks at the things going, I want to eat it, but I'm diabetic.
You're not allowed to. I know, right?
But I do the cheese and crackers because I know that's safe for diabetics, isn't it? Guys, if you're diabetic, please give me tips below.
Yeah.
Of absolute delightful treats because I want her to be spoiled but not affect her health, if you know what I mean. Okay?
Yeah,
this person is important. She
things.
needs to be healthy. This poor woman, I mean, she's already had a few health battles, poor thing.
Yes.
You know the thing when you retire, you get punished? It's absolute rubbish, I think. It made me mad for her. I was like, how dare that body do that right now? But they say that in studies.
That's it.
People retire. Don't retire.
No, don't retire.
Like, that's
the theory.
Just pretend you haven't retired. She probably doesn't watch our channel, but pretend you didn't retire. And guys, that's my advice to you. If you've retired, pretend you're not. Pretend you're not retired because it's bad for your health.
There you go. Advice on Dyan. Don't retire.
You're not going to die. I'm not going to die.
You're not going to die. There you go.
I'm not medically retired.
No.
I'm working.
You're working.
All right. When I do the editing and the background work on this, I'm working.
Thank God you're working. Whew.
I'm not going to die.
You best say goodbye now. We've got things to do.
We got to go.
We got to go.
Big thumbs up. I've got to get in the bath.
Comments, questions, ideas, suggestions, even below. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the
notification bell.
And we will see you in another episode as we keep doing.
And probably another game because
we've got balls to do.
I'm liking these. Oh, but that too, yeah. But let's just calm down on the balls, okay? It's a bit too much of the balls.
Okay. Little round things.
Yeah, there's a lot about balls on this channel.
Say goodbye.
It's getting a bit concerning.
That's the bud.
But basically, I like this games thing. I'm enjoying it. I'm sorry.
I still beat you though.
You're going to have to suffer with him on that one.
There's a big sufferance.
I want to play some games.
Okay.
All right. I don't know which. I don't know which one's next best, but it has to be one that's good for you guys to watch. We're not going to do one that's boring for you guys. Oh yeah. But what if it goes?
That's what I'm waiting for. You on a slingshot.
And the cats have fun with it.
And we go. Cats will be taken out.
Actually, it will hurt them, so we do have to be careful.
Say goodbye.
Have a good day, good afternoon, good evening.
And good night.
It's the Truman Show.
We are living in the Truman Show. Have you not noticed?
Rock on. Okay. Yeah. That's just something that Ozzy Osbourne would say.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to speak for him because, when you speak about people, they're still here. Because he was a cool dude. Anyway, have a good day, guys. Bye.